Hello, I'm Susan Stimpson, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia. I'm running because I believe I'm the best candidate to advance our conservative ideals, both on the campaign trail and in government. I see government at all levels assailing and chipping away at our God-given rights. Too often I see politicians talk like activists, then vote with the establishment. And the bureaucracy grows while our freedom diminishes. We need to do more to defend our liberty. We need to go on offense and roll back government's growth and overreach. Now is the time. Our movement is at a tipping point. We either harness this energy and these principles into good governance, or we become a political footnote in history. I don't want to help write a footnote. I want to help write a book on how we changed Virginia. That's why I'm running for Lieutenant Governor. Like many Americans, my involvement in politics began at the grassroots level. I'm involved because I believe values are worth fighting for. I believe our freedom is eroded each time government uses its taxing power. Liberals are fundamentally wrong when they say that expanding entitlement programs always help our citizens. When government takes the bread off our table through higher taxes and then gives back crumbs from a misguided and bloated bureaucracy, we lose our ability to make choices for our families and ourselves. Until now, this erosion happened slowly, almost imperceptibly, and many didn't see it. Now, you can't miss it. Our economic freedom is imperiled by out-of-control spending. Religious liberties are under a daily assault, whether it's through forced healthcare mandates that are contrary to your religious beliefs, or something as simple as voicing your opinion on what you think best defines marriage. That's why we're called to action. It's what called me to help in my community. I went on to become chairman of the Stafford County Republican Party. I passionately believe in conservative issues ranging from fiscal responsibility and constitutional liberty to defending the value of human life. Like you, I've been frustrated with those who talk about conservative values on the campaign trail, but vote with the establishment once they get elected. After working on the campaign trail and being a local party leader, I decided to run for county supervisor. When I won, I made the transition from grassroots to governing. I governed as a conservative. I set out to advance the conservative ideas I fought for at the grassroots level. My record shows that we have reformed Stafford County government. I want to bring this conservative leadership to Richmond. I want to continue translating our grassroots ideas into governing policies. I know how to work effectively to build coalitions of elected officials and advance those principles in government. Doing this at the local level is most difficult because each decision you make directly impacts your neighbor. Here are a few things we did. We cut overall real estate taxes for 3 years in a row, putting $11 million back into the hands of Stafford families. We rolled general administration personnel back to 2004 levels. We repealed the regressive business tax B-poll to attract more jobs. We made the tough decisions and prioritized government to promote essential services, not endless bureaucratic growth. And while we did those changes, we also supported our rapidly growing schools too, targeting funding to the classroom. You know, a funny thing happened after cutting taxes, staff, and spending in Stafford. The sky didn't fall and the world didn't end. We didn't just survive these cuts, we thrived because of them. Stafford leads the state in job growth and is fourth in business growth, and Standard & Poor's just upgraded our bond rating. Turns out smaller and more responsible government isn't just good policy, but it is also good for business. That's right, cutting taxes and reforming government worked. That's the opposite of those who think higher taxes and expanded government make sense. We also fought for private property rights and for pro-life values. I say we, not me. My job as board chairman is to help pull us together for the good of our community, and I've done just that. We didn't compromise core values. We forged solutions that made conservative policies a reality. That's why, as Lieutenant Governor, I can be a valuable asset to our Commonwealth. We need to evaluate each and everything our state and local governments are doing in Virginia and ask, is it a legitimate role for government? If not, we should transition its role back to the private sector. Then, if it's a service the people want, it will thrive. If not, it will rightfully end. No one can suggest that any senator is going to follow the direction of any lieutenant governor. But today, when the liberal Democrats are battling every day and the Senate is tied, the lieutenant governor's role is critical. The lieutenant governor must be in the vanguard of fighting for the conservative values you and I hold so dear. I believe the lieutenant governor can play an important role within its constitutional limits of helping the Senate forge and pass conservative policies. That may seem ambitious, but given the challenges our state and nation face, we must be ambitious. I know my role as an elected official is to be a servant of the people, and it's a part of my foundation because that's what my parents taught me. I grew up among farmers and watermen. I moved to Fredericksburg to attend the University of Mary Washington and met my husband Dan my senior year. He typifies the opportunities America provides. Originally an enlisted Marine, he graduated from the Naval Academy. We spent the first 15 years of our marriage living at numerous Marine Corps bases as he served our country. But we came back to Virginia to raise our family because this is home. My story isn't so different from yours. I think my story and my record of turning grassroots convictions into good governance makes me the best choice for Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. In the weeks and months to come, I hope to meet you and talk about how we can advance our Commonwealth and our shared conservative values. Thank you, and God bless you.